Hey guys, MuJK here. Just wanted to give you a quick update on my Chloe progress. Of course, I've built her up because I knew this event was coming, and so I got her kind of ready for it. So I do have her Dazzling Blade up to 5 stars, and I believe that's maxed out. So you can see the stats if you want to. 30 HP, 35 physical attack, and 15 crit. Pretty darn nice. I actually don't know what this Chloe only ability is, Crystal Break. I haven't tried it. Because yeah, I generally don't use her too much unless the game is desperate for a tank, like everybody else is just kind of like glass cannons or something. But yeah, for some reason I haven't tried it out yet. But yeah, I'm really happy with this sword. Obviously I'm happy because it's free too, and the physical attack 35, I mean that's like 10% of her total attack, so you know, definitely a big increase for her. But yeah, let's just jump into a game real quick and kind of discuss some of the strategy. I mean, it's not like rocket science or anything, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure people are still kind of curious to know. Okay, so we do have a tank in this game, so we're set there. Hopefully he'll go on the top lane. As you can see, I got my Elmira to her 3rd job, which is sniper, which is really cool because I was always envious of those people with Reagan snipers and everything, and now I have one of my own. I'm actually 1 shard away from having my own Reagan sniper, and I probably will still build her up. I keep calling it her. I'll still probably build him up because it's still going to be useful to have a water sniper. In fact, for this level, water is probably better than wind, which is what Elmira is. But I mean, Elmira still gets the job done. I mean, most of the benefits of having a sniper are still the same for her, of course. But yeah, I mean, there's the key enemies in this level tend to be more fire based, so having a water sniper is still a little bit better. But anyway, the strategy, the top lane is a lot tougher in my opinion, but that's kind of where you want your oh man, I can't even go into a good position here, but that's kind of where you want your tank to go, so that, you know, all that crazy stuff that's going on up there will be kind of targeted toward him. Obviously Vettel's a good choice, but for most of us, you know, a built-up Logi or the Chloe, obviously, that we're building up for this event, she'll do just fine. Yeah, when I play with Chloe, I go in the top lane all the time, and she's able to tank like 10 hits or something. But yeah, ideally you want to have a tank, and then you want to have, you know, ranged support. The best ranged support that you want to have, of course, are snipers. But I think, honestly, I think Magnus with his Machinist job, the 2nd job, is just as good. In some ways even better if you want to go for a faster clear, because he has like crazy AoE, and his range is almost as good. But this Magnus here is a gunner, and gunners are okay, like Magnus, Karis, and so forth. They can still get the job done, but they do need to be a little more careful, and they need to make sure to get protected by the tank. If you're playing with a Machinist or a Sniper, you don't have to be quite as careful because you can keep your range pretty well. Yeah, like this one's a Machinist, and the AoE's you know, able to take him out pretty quickly. Mine personally can take him out in 1 hit, everything except for the Yomi up top and the boss up top. But you know, he'll do just fine here. Oops. Okay, I'm actually gonna take this person out. Yeah. The way I built her, I do have the +2 range from the sniper class, from the job abilities or whatever. But I decided not to use the +1 from the hunter class because I think it's from the hunter class, but I wanted to get the extra damage in instead. It's like a passive modifier for I think for missile attacks or something like that. So I wanted the extra damage rather than the 1 extra range. But you know, that's up to you. So yeah, that's pretty much the strategy. You just want to have a really solid tank up top. Let them kind of aggro on him or whatever. The only problem with tanks, I'm not really sure about Vettel, but with Logie or Chloe is just that they're really, really slow. So they won't be able to act for a while, and you'll kind of feel like you're doing nothing for the first half of the game as you just kind of get into position and slowly, you know, make your way in front of the party. But toward the second half of the fight, I think the tanks do get a lot more involved. They do actually get some kills in and stuff like that. So yeah, the bottom where this guy went, I mean, there's a few enemies, but it's not nearly as crowded as the top. The top has the scary boss, although the boss is not that scary unless he has like 30-some jewels for that Divine Fist ability, I think it's called. That does like extra damage against humans. And Yomi, the Holy Brawler Yomi, can actually be pretty scary too. Can I hit him? Nope. The Vettel's in the way. Yeah, and I'm silenced, which is really annoying, so I can't use like my penetrating or piercing shot for the 1 extra range. Yeah, those little lizard archers, they don't do a ton of damage or anything, but they're really annoying because they have really good range, first of all. I mean, they have like sniper range, and you know, they constantly silence you, so you can't use your abilities. It's really annoying. So yeah, as far as like, you know, which targets to take out first, you probably want to take them out, and then you want to take out you know, like Yomi and pretty much any of the scary melee units. But of course you want to prioritize anybody that you can actually one-shot over, you know, somebody that will take a couple of shots in general. Okay, so like right here I could take out, you know, 2 different people with 1 shot, but I'm gonna take out this guy because he's more annoying and he keeps hurting us from afar. Hopefully the Vettel can move ahead, and well, he's not gonna be able to kill him because he doesn't have the jewels for the Holy Blade or whatever it's called. Well, he can at least take her out. He has the element advantage and everything, so yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much a strategy. I mean, this is probably not super exciting for anybody, but as far as the milestones and achievements, I've probably done, this is probably my 30th win online, assuming that I win this one. So I got like the 25th win milestone, which was like, I think it was like 45 shards or something like that. And then the next milestone is going to be 50 wins, and that's like another 90 shards. So the fact that I already have my 5-star Dazzling Blade and they're still giving out tons of shards makes me believe that, you know, you can make extra copies. I assume you can't use 2 on Chloe, but you can probably use it on a different character. You just can't use the Chloe specific ability. So yeah, I'll farm up another copy, but just because I enjoy multiplayer anyway. But for anybody who hasn't gotten the 5-star sword evolved, I would suggest trying to get it in sooner rather than later, because the longer you wait, there's gonna be more and more people who have already gotten the 5-star, and they're not gonna really care about the extra copy. They're just gonna stop. It'll be harder to find games. It'll be harder to get people, you know, to play with you. So yeah, I would try to get it done within the next few days if possible. I wish people would go a little faster after their turns, but I'm guilty of it myself. I mean, I forget to do the whole like facing this way or whatever after. This is awkward. Vettel's kind of in the way. I can't really hit anybody. Okay, I can hit him. I'm still gonna hit my own guy though. Maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, I'll just have to wait. Anyway, I'll probably just cut it off here. There's nothing more to really see. You're gonna get the sense that, you know, we obviously got this. So hope your farming goes well. Like I said, get it done sooner rather than later. The 5-star sword is definitely worth it, especially with how hard it is to get gear in this game. So enjoy and hop onto multiplayer and get it done. All right, good luck guys, and see you next time.